Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. I hope you're doing well today. I've got a beer from Brewdog for you to review today, and it's a beer that's been brewed especially for Aldi, and it's a can of their Ald, or Old, however you pronounce it, Ald IPA. This is coming in at 4.7% ABV. If you don't know the backstory behind this one, let me enlighten you. A few months back, Aldi released a beer called Anti-Establishment IPA. It was a blatant rip-off of Brewdog's Punk IPA. This started a bit of back and forth between the two companies on social media. And rather than falling out and getting either side in trouble over it, they kind of seem to have come to some sort of, positive agreement, and Brewdog have brewed a beer for Aldi. And it's gone into Aldi stores and it's priced at £1.39 a can. So yeah, there was a bit of banter between the two on social media, and they've come up with a beer which I think is a great idea, and it looks great for Aldi. Like I say, look at the artwork on the can. I mean, that is Aldi branding just with the Brewdog name on it. I think that's very cool. Yeah, described as a sessionable India Pale Ale. Own label session IPA, 330ml can, 4.7% ABV, and say it's definitely Brewdog. Just looks a hell of a lot like an Aldi beer. What does it say about it? Ingredients: water, malted barley, hops, yeast, and that's about it. Standard. Store cold, drink fresh. How fresh is this one? This one's good till the end of October of next year, so pretty fresh. Yeah, not much else to say about it. A Brewdog beer, brewed exclusively for Aldi. Is it any good? Smells nice. On the can, that initial whiff I got there smelt alright. There we go. Boom. Get that there so we can all see that can. I do like the can, like the artwork. So there is this Ald IPA from Brewdog. Pale as you like. Good levels of carbonation on that one. Loads of bubbles rising up there. It's got a half a finger of slightly foamy looking whitehead, which is slowly dissipating now. Yeah, pretty pale, pretty much translucent. A slight haze to it. It looks okay. It looks okay. Let's get an aroma. Let's see what that's dealing with. Grapefruit, pineapple. Smells quite nice actually. Bit of malt to it. Certainly a citrus, quite a citrus kick. Grapefruit and pineapple. Pineapple, grapefruit, I'm getting on that. Smells quite nice, smells refreshing. I'm going to get stuck in. Cheers. Whoa. Big carbonation rush on that one. And a subtle bitter finish that's lingering. It's very light, very thin mouthfeel. Like I say, it's predominantly grapefruit on the flavour. Big carbonation rush. And the bitterness is a slow bitterness, it's a creeping bitterness. It's not, there isn't like a massive waft of bitter kick at the back of it or any hoppiness. But there's like a slow, citrusy bitterness that creeps up at the end. Yeah, it's a citrusy IPA. It's a half decent citrusy IPA. It's not terrible. Lemon, lime, grapefruit, definitely. A slight bit of pineapple on the flavour. Subtle citrus citrus sweetness on the tongue initially, big carbonation rush mid palate, and then nothing, and then the bitterness creeps up almost out of nowhere. You get this subtle citrusy bitter little rise right at the end. It's nothing major, but it just creeps up. When you think it's like the shortest flavoured beer in the world, this citrus bitterness just creeps up just a little bit extra at the end, and then slowly creeps down again. It's odd. It has an odd finish to it. Citrus, it's like pininess, pineapple, grapefruit. There's the carbonation rush, nothing, and then here it comes. Slight bitterness, citrusy bitterness, and you kind of, your palate adapts to that, and then it goes again, not as quick as it comes. It's crisp, it's refreshing, it's citrusy, it's piney. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I've had a hell of a lot worse. Obviously I've had a hell of a lot better, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. There's a touch of West Coast about it, which is quite nice. Certainly a touch of West Coast character to this little IPA. And I am calling it IPA. I'm not meaning to be patronising towards the beer, but it has that very, it's a very slight, it's a very basic West Coast style IPA. But it's alright. It's alright. I think Brewdog have done a lot worse. And trying to rack my brain here, I think that's probably the best IPA I've ever had from an Aldi. Aldi beers in general were shocking, apart from Rheinbacher, which is always good, always good. Both the Pilsner and the Weiss beer, very good. Apart from that, the beers that they stock in Aldi are pretty terrible. So yeah, I'm going to say quite confidently that's the best IPA I've ever had from an Aldi. In terms of score, taking into consideration the price, it's a Brewdog beer. Any other supermarket that would cost you $1.80. They're selling it for $1.39. Apparently it's $1.29 up north, because apparently we were rich down in the south. I don't know who told the government that, but yeah, $1.39 down here. It's still good value. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. You know, I quite like it. I've bought a couple of cans. So I've got another one to enjoy in my own time. And yeah, I'm quite happy about that. I'd happily drink that again. I'd probably buy it again as well. It's a good sort of go-to IPA if you like a sort of light West Coast style citrusy beer. It's half decent. Yeah, well done, Brewdog. That's half decent. And you haven't embarrassed Aldi too much. I did wonder if Brewdog would deliberately make a shocking beer and try and embarrass Aldi with it, but no, it's decent. That's decent. So well done to Brewdog and well done to Aldi. Yeah, 7 out of 10 for that one. I hope you've enjoyed the beer review, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Until my next one, you take care.